Did you know 70% of fashion marketers struggle with creative campaign ideas? In this video, we'll cover the top 5 interview questions and show you how to answer them with confidence and flair. We'll dive into how to craft a creative marketing campaign that truly stands out. Here's a common question for fashion marketers. Can you describe a time when you successfully collaborated with a design team to launch a marketing campaign for a new fashion line? Employers ask this to assess your ability to work cross-functionally and drive successful campaigns. When tackling this question, keep these strategies in mind. First, specify how you align the marketing goals with the design team's vision to build a cohesive campaign. This demonstrates strategic thinking and collaboration. Next, mention any project management tools that enhanced collaboration and efficiency. This shows you leverage technology effectively. And finally, discuss how you measured the campaign's success with specific metrics. Numbers speak louder than words in marketing. Here's what a strong answer sounds like.
I collaborated with a design team to launch a campaign for a new eco-friendly fashion line. We held joint brainstorming sessions to ensure our marketing messages matched the visual elements they were crafting. We used Asana to track our tasks and deadlines, which kept everyone on the same page. The campaign resulted in a 30% increase in online engagement and a 20% rise in sales within the first month.
All right, let's dive into tackling those tricky fashion marketing hurdles. This question, tell us about a challenging fashion marketing project you handled and how you overcame the difficulties, is a classic way for interviewers to gauge your problem-solving skills and resilience. It reveals not just your ability to navigate tough situations, but also your strategic thinking in the fast-paced fashion industry. Let's break down how to tackle this question effectively. Start by framing the challenge with a specific business impact. Tie it back to brand reputation or sales to show your business acumen. Then, focus on one pivotal strategy you used to overcome the challenge rather than listing every single action you took. This keeps your story sharp and impactful. Finally, conclude with a lesson learned that demonstrates your growth and adaptability in the ever-evolving fashion market. Now, let's hear how a strong answer might sound.
I was tasked with revamping our seasonal campaign for a luxury brand after an initial launch failed to meet sales targets. The main challenge was re-engaging our audience without compromising the brand's premium image. I decided to pivot our strategy from traditional ads to an influencer-led campaign, partnering with micro-influencers who resonated with our target demographic. This approach not only revitalized the campaign, but also increased engagement by 30% within a month. From this experience, I learned the importance of agility and the power of authentic connections in marketing.
Now here it is. The question we warned you about. Ready? Now let's dive into a question about creativity and impact. Describe a creative marketing campaign you developed and what made it successful. This question helps interviewers understand your innovative thinking and how you measure success in the fast-paced fashion industry. When tackling this question, consider these key points. First, identify the unique value proposition that set your campaign apart from competitors. Next, discuss the specific channels and strategies you use to effectively reach your target audience. And finally, mention the key performance indicators that demonstrated success. Whether it's engagement rates or a significant sales lift, these numbers make your impact undeniable. Here's what a strong answer sounds like.
I spearheaded a campaign for a sustainable fashion line where we leveraged Instagram and TikTok to highlight our eco-friendly materials using behind-the-scenes content. By collaborating with eco-conscious influencers, we reached a younger demographic passionate about sustainability. This approach resulted in a 30% increase in online engagement and a 20% boost in sales within the first month. If I were to refine it, I'd integrate more interactive elements like live Q&A sessions to enhance customer interaction.
You're halfway through. You've nailed the creative and crisis questions. Let's keep the momentum going. You're learning the questions. But knowing them isn't enough. Mock Interview Pro builds a fashion marketer preparation plan. You practice answering out loud, get real feedback, and sit through a mock interview that feels like the real thing. Link in the description. You've conquered the creative challenge, but how about handling a viral crisis? Let's see. Here's a challenging scenario you might face as a fashion marketer. A negative viral post is affecting the brand reputation of your fashion client. How do you handle the situation? This question tests your crisis management skills and your ability to protect and enhance a brand's image under pressure. To tackle this question effectively, start by quickly assessing the post's impact and how widely it's spreading across various channels. This will help you gauge the urgency and scope of your response. Next, craft a response that balances your brand's unique voice with a tone of empathy and transparency to address audience concerns genuinely. And finally, Highlight a strategic use of positive content, like leveraging influencer partnerships or customer testimonials, to counterbalance the negativity and shift the narrative. Let's see how these tips come together in a strong response.
When a negative post about our sustainable practices went viral, I immediately assessed its reach, noting that it was gaining traction on Instagram and Twitter. I collaborated with our PR team to craft a response that acknowledged the concerns, transparently explained our practices, and outlined improvements. Simultaneously, we amplified positive stories from eco-conscious influencers and satisfied customers to showcase our commitment to sustainability. This strategy not only mitigated the negative impact, but also strengthened our brand's credibility.
On to the next big thing. Planning a virtual fashion week extravaganza. Let's dive into a scenario question about event planning. Imagine you are tasked with organizing a virtual fashion week for your company. What steps would you take to ensure its success? Interviewers ask this to gauge your strategic thinking and understanding of fashion marketing dynamics. To craft a compelling answer, start by identifying key audience segments and tailor content specifically for each. This ensures maximum relevance and engagement. Next, choose a streaming platform that offers interactive features like live chats and polls to enhance viewer participation. And finally, leverage micro-influencers alongside big names to reach niche audiences and create authentic buzz that resonates deeply with specific communities. Here's what a strong answer sounds like.
When tasked with organizing a virtual fashion week, I first segmented our audience into core groups like fashion enthusiasts, industry professionals, and trendsetters. I then tailored content to each group, ensuring relevance and engagement. We selected a platform that allowed for live Q&A sessions and polls to keep viewers interactive. Additionally, I partnered with both well-known and micro-influencers to widen our reach and create an authentic buzz. As a result, the event attracted over 20,000 live viewers and significantly increased our brand's social media engagement by 40%.
Your interview is coming. Stop preparing alone. Mock Interview Pro builds a fashion marketer preparation plan that adjusts to your timeline. Even if your interview is this week, it focuses on what matters most: targeted practice, AI feedback, and a live mock interview so you walk in calm and clear. Start your preparation plan now. Link in the description. In today's video, you learned how to effectively collaborate with design teams and tackle challenging fashion marketing projects. We also explored creative campaign development, crisis management strategies, and organizing a successful virtual fashion week. Remember, you've got the skills to shine in your interview. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and tips.